Hey Wes, my name is Natalie Ward, and in this video, I am going to go over a little bit of your web performance, how many people are visiting your site every month, and show you 3 things that you can start doing today to help bring in more customers to your business. And most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this, and what's in it for me? Well, you're occupied running a business, managing employees, visiting job sites. For me, I'm a nerd. I love this stuff, but mostly I just really care about helping businesses grow. And sometimes the only hesitation that business owners have to hiring somebody is they don't know who is an expert. Mostly they don't know who they can trust. So I've found that by giving people this easy, free video of actual things that they can do to help impact their business has resulted in some business owners asking for my help with this stuff. So if by the end of this video you see that I have value to add, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you simply want to take this information and implement it yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you the 3 things that will help set your company above your competition. I want to go over content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing is content. Content is queen because Google is not a human. Behind the scenes, they've got their tiny little minion robots that are crawling the web, and they're searching for keywords that are linked with a specific location to best serve their searchers. Now, you know that you need content on your homepage, but what most business owners don't know is that the #1 search on Google for water damage restoration has 1,500 to 2,500 words of content on their homepage. So I've pulled up your website here, and it looks really nice. It's clean. It's easy to navigate. And you are sitting at just over 400 words of content. So for you to start showing up at the #1 search on Google, you need to add probably about 1,500 words of the right authoritative content that is keyword rich. Okay, I've pulled up your competition here, Rocky Mountain Restoration, and they're sitting at just over 800 words of content. So they're totally beatable. They just put a little more effort in with their content. Okay, now this is a little tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. It runs me a couple $100 a month, but essentially what it does is it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a website. So I ran your competitor here. This is Rocky Mountain Restoration. They are ranking for 1,400 organic keywords. That's giving them a traffic of 2,600 visitors to their site every month. So we can come in here and look at some of the keywords that they're ranking for. These ones are not location specific. So these are national keywords. It's not super helpful. Water damage restoration Phoenix is getting a total of 730 people searching for that every month. And they're in about the 2nd position. Water damage restoration Gilbert, Arizona, another 700 people are searching for that. Water damage Phoenix, 530 people are searching for that, and they're in the 3rd position. So you can see how this volume really starts to add up quickly. Okay, when we come over here and look at what is going on with your guys' website, you are ranking for 167 keywords. That's giving you a traffic of 45 visitors to your site every month. So we can come in here and look at some of the keywords that you guys are ranking for. And you guys, water damage Phoenix, 530. You guys are in about the 30th position for that. Water damage restoration Phoenix, the 730 volume. You guys are in the 18th position. Okay, so now let's go over to Google, and I've put in one of those high intent, high volume keywords, water damage restoration Phoenix. And the first thing that pops up here is ads. And ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if the foundation for your website isn't dialed in. So just make sure not to burn a bunch of your money on Google ads until you're sure that your site is converting. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over is citations. And what are citations? Well, citations are your business name, address, and phone number that are located in different directories throughout the web. These are places like Yelp, Bing, Better Business Bureau, and even your social media profiles. Okay, so why do citations matter? When we scroll down here past the ads, we have the Google business profiles. And this is where I'm sure you've seen this a million times when you're looking for a restaurant or activities to do in your local area. Citations are what drives these top 3 positions. And you guys are number 1, so you guys are doing an excellent job. Right? The more citations you have, the more Google sees you as an authoritative, trustworthy business in your industry. And this is especially important for you guys because you guys are in a lot of your jobs are emergency services. So not a whole lot of people are going to scroll past this page to look for a different option. They're going to choose from one of these top 3 people. And you guys are number 1. And this is important because this is where about 40% of your clicks should be coming from. Okay. Now let's talk about the third thing that I want to go over with you today. And that's link juice or backlinks. So this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. So when we scroll past the Google business map, we have the organic section here, and you guys can see that your site isn't number 1, but that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some relevancy or some of its link juice. It's kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, you guys are a restoration company. I'm sure you get a lot of your same materials from the same supplier. Say that supplier goes on their website and gives you guys a shout out with a link back to your website. That would be a strong, relevant backlink. Okay, so we can look in here back in Ahrefs and see what's going on with your site. You guys are getting 153 backlinks, which is not bad, but it's not dominant. When we look at Rocky Mountain Restoration, they're getting 2,000 backlinks that are coming from strong, relevant sources. So once again, how would we get these? We would go and see where their backlinks are coming from and then get you guys those same ones for your business. So you guys are number 1 on the Google Map Pack. You guys are doing great there. But you want to be number 1 in this organic section because this is where about 60% of your clicks should be coming from. So getting you those backlinks, optimizing those high intent, high volume keywords is what's going to get you ranking in the organic section. All right, this is the method to the madness. So we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 more words with the right authoritative content on it. Citations, you guys are doing really good there. So I wouldn't suggest any more citations, but keep getting those 5-star reviews, keep updating your Google business profile. And then finally, link juice. You need more relevant sites that are pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority in your industry. Okay, so where do we go from here? Like I said, you are more than welcome to take this information and implement it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want to skip the learning curve, if you want to focus your energy on your next job, call me. My phone number is 907-957-1027. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.